Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. What's in the cards for you? I'm going to be using different decks in all of the groups today, so please take a moment and see which group resonates with you most. Group 1 is this one, and it is the Egyptian Ankh. Group 2 is the Feather, and Group 3 is the Sunflower. Please take a moment. Now you can do this by your first thought, whatever comes into your mind. You can do this using anything that you've come across in the last week, maybe sunflowers, feathers, or Egyptian objects. So take a moment, see which one. Even if you can't take your eyes off one of the images here, then that's your reading. Take a moment, and I'll be back with your reading. Back Group 1. If you've selected the Egyptian Ankh, then this is your reading. So I'm feeling very powerful energy coming from you Group 1 people. Now I've selected to use my Neptune Moon deck along the top. This is my personal deck. It's not available for resale. It's just one that I'm working on over the next few months. Now I'm also using my tarot deck, and I will be using my everyday general reading deck, which is my purple signature deck. So let's get into your reading, Group 1, and I'll tap into this energy. Now, what's making me feel energy around powerful energy is it could be related to maybe past lives you've had, or things that you're going into now that seem to be about power. So boosting your own power, perhaps it's your destiny or your mission in this life. Maybe that's something you're very big into. Could be around past lives. I'm feeling very metaphysical stuff around you. Now I've got a few things going on in your cards, so I'll start by reading from the top just so I can get an idea of where to bounce to from here. We've got the comprehension card, and it talks about advanced technology or advanced information. So this is why I'm feeling like whatever it is that power, it's got an element of power to it for you. So maybe a past life that you've had has had great deal of power. Maybe you were a good healer, you learned healing, and it's time now to open up and bring forth those skills that you used in your past life, start to bring them into this current life, current life. Maybe these skills are going to be opening for you. Now I'm feeling it through my hand, so that's why I'm feeling healing. It could be anything really, but I'm feeling, because it's in the hands, I'm feeling the powers coming from the hands, and it feels to be ancient technologies, ancient practices, or ancient kind of secrets in some way. So something that was used a long time ago, a very long old civilizations, but it's something that you learned maybe in a past life and that you were good at, and you're coming back into this life because we're needing healing in these times. So it's now that you're being activated. I'm getting this sense of activation coming up around you, and it's like you're having to do something with your energy. There's a lot of energy work going on here in these cards as well, and I'm feeling, and we've got destined path here as well. So it's saying that it's fated, it's your destined path, it's what you came here for. You came here to and you forgot, as we all go through our cloak of forgetfulness when we this is why I'm going past lives in your reading. It's because it's that cloak of forgetfulness when you're reincarnated and you just forget everything, all the plans, the blueprints that you made to come into this life, or the planning that you done to come into this life. We're wiped, we're mind wiped, we're wiped from any past skills or knowledge that we had. We do get inklings of it, or there's little things that we get, little feelings, or just ways that we feel like we're meant to be doing something, or we've got certain gifts. Now I'm feeling these are being more activated for you. Now what else I'm feeling is coming up around you. There's we've got the caution Eye of Ra on the table. Now what I'm feeling is that it's like when you open and shine a bright light, it's like you're noticed. So what I'm sensing around you is that you've got quite a really powerful inner light in you, is what I'm feeling. It's a beautiful inner light, positive, powerful energy. Now I'm feeling like that's just going to burst open, but it brings with you being noticed. You'll be seen, maybe not in a good way, and you need to be aware of what is out there, good and bad. So that's why you need to really understand protections, or being aware of by making yourself a beacon, what you could be attracting into your life. So please be aware of that, whether you do armor of God, white light protection, whatever it is that you use. You just need to be aware when you're starting to open these powers. Now, maybe you know what you did in a past life with these to prevent. I'm picking up something else here as well. So maybe you had your own protection things. Maybe you didn't need them in a past life. This is what I'm getting. It's like you didn't need them in a past life because they didn't have what we have now. So what I'm feeling energetically, psychically, what's been opened into this world is different than what it was in the past. So in past lives, we didn't have to deal with the level of negativity. Now it's a negative card. It's saying just be careful of. I'm going to bring it back to a basic level, practical approach here in the reading as well. But I feel I do have to get this important past life, divine path, your fate, your destiny, what you came here for. It's very important. So you're activating, you're opening up. Your skills are needed in this time at the moment. It's what you came here for. It's what you trained for in past lives, and you're here to bring it back. So you're about to be activated and opened, but you need to be aware that in this life, and maybe when you signed your contract or made your blueprint to come into this life, you weren't aware of the level of maleficence, is what I'm hearing, or negativity that is currently in the earth at the moment, or surrounding the humans at the moment. So you probably weren't aware that was going to be a part of the contract or the blueprint. You just assumed that it would be similar to the times you came from, but it's not. There is a lot more negativity is what I'm feeling. So I don't know if that's negativity generally in like with what's going on in the world, but I feel it's like entity type thing. It's entity attachment, negativity. So please be aware of that. If you're working with any spiritual kind of thing, you need to be really understanding of that situation, because what we've got here in your cards, as I'm coming back now into your cards, it's beyond comprehension, it's advanced knowledge, it's what you're bringing past, your skills you have that are being activated. But you do need to be cautious around this, because you need to be aware of the negativity when you start shining your beacon of light. You are cloaked in a forgetfulness. You just cannot remember what these past life skills are, but they will be opened and activated naturally as they're needed, because that is part of your destiny and what you came here for. First, that's what I'm picking up on a spiritual kind of gifts level, or your mission kind of level. Now bringing this back to and actually we've got this little card sitting to the side called Ancient Scripts, and that's why I'm Ancient Scripts. I'm thinking this is like your blueprint that you signed in ancient times, in past lives, your contract or blueprints that you made. I'm feeling this is what this scripts card is, and how it's different to once you get here. It's different than what you thought it was going to be. Doesn't mean you're going to fail. You can do this. You're very powerful. Inner power is what I'm feeling, and you're very good, and you're not alone. Also, please be aware of that. It's not you against the world. It's not you against all the negative entities. You're not alone. There's many other people being activated at the moment. So please be aware of that. Don't be fearful. Fear diminishes your power. So keep that in mind as well. So coming back now to a practical energy. Now, of course, by reading anything Egyptian or reading anything with my Neptune moon cards, it's going to bring in purpose and power. So that's why you've got so much. That's why I'm reading so much about your soul script, or your soul contract is what I'm hearing. They're telling me it's like your soul script or soul contract. They keep saying it over and over again. It's dictated as well. I'm hearing. Well, I think they're telling me to dictate. Actually, is what I'm hearing. Dictating. So they're telling me that it's what you agreed upon. It's what you know that you can do. It's based on the skills that you have that you know are going to be useful now, and that's why you made these scripts, or you made these. Now I'm also feeling it's a level of teaching as well with this script card here. As I'm hovering over this script card, I'm feeling it's like a level of teaching going on as well. So it's whether you're activating others. It could be your energy could be activating others as well, or teaching others is what you're feeling. Now, I feel you could learn, you could go and do courses and things like that and learning, but I'm feeling it's more innate knowledge. It's more knowledge that you have already, and it just needs to be activated in some way. So I can't tell you what's going to activate that. I feel like it's just time activates that. It feels to be that like when you make this contract or this script, it's like, okay, when this happens and this happens and this happens, it's go time. And that's when it automatically is activated for you. It's like this sense of power, or knowing what you're meant to do, knowing what your destined path is. So where it is that you've forgotten, it's like this knowing comes in. Okay, well, you know what, I know that I can do this, or I know this feels real to me, or I know this is something that I can do. Or it could even be a push to change your course or change your direction in some way. That feel that energy coming up around your group 1. Trying to bring this back to a very practical nature for you, because this is a practical pick a card. It's what's coming up for you, what's on the cards, but I am very, very drawn to the activation that's going to be occurring for you, group 1. Okay, coming back in here, we've got overcommitted. So we've got 2 of Pentacles in the reverse position over here. Now that can mean that you, on a practical level, physical level, our physical bodies, in this life, you could be very focused on your finances. You could be focused on how overwhelmed and overcommitted you feel in life, whether that's by your responsibilities or your burdens or whatever it is that's been thrown at you. I do feel also it is tied up in this, like it feels to be like nothing's easy, nothing's meant to be easy, and it feels like it's like it's a distraction. So all these hurdles or these obstacles or these overcommitments or this focus on finances or this focus on just surviving is meant to distract you from your purpose. Now, I'm not saying that's the script that you agreed to. I'm saying that that's the script that others agreed to prevent the activation of certain people that came into their life with these certain skills that they need to be using. So instead, how that is combated is that you're either put in a fear-based structure, so much fear around you, and as I said in one of the cards, it said to me, fear will limit your abilities. It will limit your access to your activation. So here I'm feeling with this energy around you, it's like it was purposely done. It's like the opposition's playbook, I guess, playbook for how they overcome people awakening or people activating their energy or activating. And one of those things is living in fear energy, but also living in survival energy here, which is what I feel this is going on here. So be aware of that. So little obstacles or big hurdles that are thrown in your path are a distraction to prevent you from opening your power, your activation. Now, for some of you, I'm feeling it's health in one thing, but the thing is that I'm feeling is there's health here. It's like it's the solution. And please, I'm not a medical person, or I'm not even a healer. That's not what I do. I'm a card creator and I'm a card reader. But what I'm feeling around you is that for some of you could be given health issues, but it's like this. What's the word here that when it's like that's the solution. The solutions, you are the solution. You're the solution. Your power is the solution, but it is also the prevention as well. So it's the preventing you from open up and activating your healing gifts to heal your own problems, but also heal the problems of other people. And when I was feeling there's a level of teaching or activating coming in, for some of you, I feel it's like you heal yourself in whatever way. You open, activate, and heal yourself, but from that you can teach others to do the same, or you can then it activates your power, so then you can heal other people or heal other people's blockages for some people. So hopefully that makes sense. If it feels to be a lot of healers in this group, or potential healers, or people with a lot of power that they're awakening up to or opening up to. So coming back practical again, I'm trying to get practical, but it keeps pulling me away. And as you know, if you watch my pick of cards each week, I'm usually more practical. I try to keep the readings very practical, unless I'm doing one of these kind of readings. It's more spiritual, it's more out there, and sometimes a little woo-woo. But when I'm doing the pick of cards, I try to keep them practical as to what could be coming up for you, how to help with different situations. But it keeps wanting to pull me back to you are the solution here to whatever's going on around you. And it's this fear base or this illness or whatever it is that's being thrown your way that is preventing you from activating. And if you activate, you're a healer. You've got those powers anyway. The power's in you. The solution is in you. So that's what I keep wanting to talk about now, because I'm talking medical here. I've got to say, this is not a medical reading. You must seek medical advice. Blah 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 blah. You know the spiel. So here it's like coming back down into planning. This is the planning that you did. So the script that you made, the activation, the planning that you made. It's like, okay, goosebumps. Okay, goosebumps. I'm feeling. It's here. It's go time is what I'm feeling. It's like you're on this path now. It's like this is a Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is when you're at your path and it's like, okay, which way do I go? Do I take a new path? It's like some kind of options coming up for you, but I'm feeling this is you stepping into this energy now of saying, okay, there's something else I'm meant to be doing. What am I missing? What am I forgetting? What have I fallen asleep? I feel maybe I'm on a different path, or finally you've stepped into the correct path. It's this energy of the Two of Wands being, which path are you on? What's your destined path? And the energy that I'm feeling around this is that, okay, it's fine for, the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years, whatever it is for you, to have been on a certain path because you weren't needed at the time. That's okay to do whatever you were doing, raising families or working a job that you loved or you didn't love. I'm feeling it didn't matter. None of that mattered because it's like you weren't needed at the time. But here it's saying now you're stepping into this energy where you are needed. You are meant to be following this path. So maybe it's taken a few decades, a couple of decades, a few decades, whatever it's taken, but it's here now is what it's saying. This is where you're stepping into this activation energy right now. Okay, I'm feeling a little recovery energy here as well. We've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. So none of Swords in the reverse position is about just you need to take a break or in recovery. Now, maybe you've been recovering. Maybe you need a short break of recovery to boost your energy, because maybe just life in general, whatever these overcommitments are or these burdens are, has left you empty in a way that you're exhausted or you're weary from battle. Now, it feels like it's the beginning of a new battle, a different kind of battle. So here it's really important that you rest up and charge up your energy. Most important here. Practical level, to read this on a very practical level, I'm reading on the card above. This card is a person that's asleep, and this card here is a person that's in recovery, needing lots of rest and recovery. So perhaps, you are somebody that is in bed rest at the moment, or perhaps you're somebody that is just feeling very exhausted or very run down or tired, or tired in general. I'm feeling too. It could be maybe from your job, could be from your responsibilities, but I'm feeling just in general it's like this tired kind of energy. Maybe you're tired of what you've done in the past, or you're just tired of the accumulation of stuff is what I'm feeling. It's like accumulation of this energy that's it needs cleansing, it needs moving. That's where it's feeling like you're needing to charge up your energy in some way or clean it. It needs to be cleared and cleared for you to be able to be activated. It feels very heavy, and because it's an accumulation is what they're telling me. It's an accumulation of decades. They made me talk about the decades of how long it's taken. Okay, so if you've come in and you're a 10-year-old person, and you're being activated now as a 10-year-old person, you don't have the accumulation of decades of rubbish, decades of trauma, abuse, negative people, negative energy, hard work, burdens. They're all the same. Fear-based programming, all of it. It's all an accumulation that's here to keep us down. So here I'm feeling this energy here is you're really needing to do something about that. So I'm not sure if you need to do that something yourself, because up here it tells me you're the solution, but I'm feeling that's something you need to do, because they keep bringing me back to comparing you to a 10-year-old. 10-year-old's vitality and energy, and they're ready to fight, but they're very young. Here you've got the wisdom and the experience, but you're very downtrodden. You're very pacified, or you're very it's like this accumulated rubbish that's been holding you down. So there needs to be something done about that. You need to get back and bounce back to that 10-year-old vitality. That's what they keep telling me. It's like when you look at a child and it's like, oh, I wish I had the energy of that child. I don't mean energy stealing. I don't mean that at all. I mean, you need to find a way to rejuvenate your own energy through source, through your own personal powers is what I'm feeling. So, and that's just what I'm getting. It just needs, you need to have the vitality of the 10-year-old to be able to face what's coming. Or to be able to be really, that's the other thing too. Like when I'm seeing up here, this is a really long reading, group 1. It's long reading because it feels to be more of a past life kind of thing, like a power thing. So, okay, when you were like in a past life, you didn't have the level of fear, negativity, burdens, I'm feeling, or the negative entities that's around in life. So what you're accumulated here that's left you very fatigued is all of those things. So you're not used to that. You're not used to that from any of your past lives, and it's making you feel very heavy, very tired is what I'm getting. So it really needs, you need to work on the energy. And look, it's sitting right next to a page. So it's sitting next to the 10-year-old. So next to that page energy, that page of pentacles, that's our physical body. So the pentacles means physical body. So here it is telling me, it's like, this is you. I'm seeing this is you and how you're feeling. It's like sometimes you don't want to get out of bed, or sometimes you just feel like going back to bed. You're feeling very tired, very, this is a sleepy card here as well. Very fatigued and very exhausted, life exhaustion I'm feeling. But over here, it's like this energy of this positive, bright vitality, pentacles in the upright position, pentacle page in the upright position, and it's a pentacle. So we're talking physical body here. For some of you, you could actually be going through health problems because you're sitting, I'm feeling this is you, but it's like you're trying to find ways. Could be alternative medicines here with all these flowers here, like remedies and stuff as well. You're trying to find that vitality, that youthful. Now when I keep saying 10-year-old, I should be saying youthful. That's what I mean, that youthful energy. You're trying to find that youthful vitality here is what I'm feeling, and it's what's needed. So whether even on a physical level, now I'm coming back into the physical presence. So even as a physical person, physical level, I'm feeling like you need to come to a precipice and decide, okay, what is it that I need to do? How do I get myself out of this? What's my path? What fulfills me? Your destiny and your purpose fulfills you. So you need to work out what it is that fulfills you and let your heart guide you into your purpose in that way. The overcommitments, you have to deal with them. Whether that's overspending, like too many bills, whatever it is, you need to deal with this overcommitment because it is part of the restraint that's holding you back. Restraints, by restraint, I don't mean the ties, the ties that bind you, the ties that bind you down to the earth now. And I'm okay with the earth thing. I've been getting told to ground more as well. Grounding is very important. So it's not about tied to the earth because it's fine and it's beautiful to be connected to Mother Earth. That's not what I mean. What I mean is like this heavy energy, but you're bound by this heavy energy, and I feel it's coming in from overcommitments, it's coming in from health, it's coming in from lethargic tiredness, but it's coming in from the burdens that you face in everyday life. Okay, but I'm feeling this is going a little negative, but I really want to capture the positive essence here that's going on, and it's trying to show you just what a powerful person you are and what a powerful soul that you came in as. So it's what your past skills and what you signed up for, the past energy that you have. Don't let it be held down by day-to-day burdens is what they're saying. This is the real you here. This is the soul essence of you up here. So don't let this negativity put you down where you can't be your true soul person in your soul purpose, doing your mission in this life. Now the other couple of cards that I just got that are from my signature everyday deck is that wheels are in motion. So you're about to the endings actually came out first, so it's like these two are together. It's like you've got some endings. Sorry if I move these cards so you can actually read them down to the bottom here. There, if I put that there, you can read that, what that says. It says endings, closing a chapter. And up here, you've got wheels in motion. Wheels in motion for you to put an end to certain things in your life that have been holding you down, not allowing you to have vitality, or allow you to do what you need to do, or do what your soul wants to do. That those kind of things are coming to an end because it's weighing you down and it's making you tired or burdened or ill. So there needs to be some kind of things that is put to an end. We've got the procrastination, wasting time, and as they made me already talk about here with the time, we've got procrastination, wasting time. It feels to be like there's decades of idle activity. It's like you just day-to-day activities. You know, you work on your career, you work on raising children, you work on just day-to-day general stuff, all the burdens, all the responsibilities, all the things we have to do. This kind of feels to me like it's a procrastination for the thing that you signed up for, the what you came into. So it feels okay, and I don't want to make you feel like, okay, but what is it? But what is it? It's like, I don't know what it is. It's just giving me this energy of people being activated for their energy, maybe for their healing, for their skills, for their teaching, whatever it is. Or it could even be that you're a calm person and you're going to be needed to help keep people calm and in opposition to the fear energy that's around. Many different things. Not everybody's the same activation. It's all very different is what I'm feeling. Meditation I've got here. So meditation is a very beautiful way for you to find and tap into that soul essence. This is what you're needing to tap into. You're needing to tap into your soul essence, what your past skills are, what your script is, what you came in to learn here. So maybe a little bit of meditation will help you with that situation. Group 1, that was big. I hope that you got something out of that. If you did group 1s, please let me know. Please comment group 1s that you're a group 1, and if you're feeling there's something that you're meant to be doing, or if there's something around your purpose, because it's very strong energy here. I feel very powerful energy around you, group 1, and I'd like to know who you are. So thank you so much, group 1. I will see you next week. Welcome back, group 2. If you've selected the feather, then this is your reading. So the feather can indicate keep looking out for spirit signs. It can be, finding coins or feathers, or seeing numbers on a clock, and just being aware of, messages from heaven, or people on the other side, or spirit trying to send you a message. So here, let's get into your reading. Group 2, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to start with your tarot first of all. We have got the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups, all in the upright position. So I'm feeling here with this energy is that you've got some new things, you've got some new ideas that you're working on, lots of inspiration. It could be one big idea that you've got and that you're working on moving forward. It does say take it slow, take it steady, take it easy with that. The action, knights mean action. They're the ones that carry out the ideas. They carry out the whatever is meant to be done. So the king passes the order down to the knight, or the ideas come in from the aces and they're passed on to the knights to move them forward. So knights are about action. It's about moving forward with certain ideas, but it's the Pentacles knight that's in your spread. So it means that on your cards, it's taking it at a nice slow pace. Don't rush in here. Don't overcommit yourself. Don't rush in. It's like taking it nice and slow, step by step. Maybe you're learning as you go. Maybe you're just taking your time to build up to what needs to be done to achieve this goal or this idea that you have. But you had the Nine of Cups, and that is the wish card. It's the best card in the minor arcana of the tarot. So it's saying that your wishes will be fulfilled. You've just got to take small steps and stepping stones. So it's like goals and inspiration, and it's like taking small steps at a time, and you're going to achieve. You're going to get what it is that you're thinking about. Now, I also got the Four of Pentacles, and I'm coming back to the Seven of Swords there, but I'll just show you this. I also got the Four of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So that indicates just building a really good, strong foundation. So when you're building up this new idea, whether it's a new project or a new business or a new learning skills of some sort, you need to build a very strong foundation. So that's why it's saying do it slow, don't rush in. Make sure you've got a good firm foundation, so when you're building this idea and putting it into or manifesting it into reality. So for instance, if like it's you need to do certain education, or you need to do certain groundwork to be able to start a new business or start a new job or new career that you want to do. It's like you've got to make sure you've got the fundamental base work in, like get that fundamentals built in correctly first. So it's don't just rush in, take your time with it. Building a good strong foundation gives you long lasting results. So a house built on strong foundations doesn't crumble. A house that's built hastily on crooked or poor foundations will crumble under the pressure. So here you need to be really working on, for the future, is good strong foundations. Set yourself up now for a strong future. So, and here I just want to say with that Seven of Swords, that's the deception card. It's just being aware that maybe not everybody's excited about whatever it is that you're working on as what you are. Maybe to your face they are, but maybe secretly they're hoping for whatever reason that you cannot pull this off. Nine of Cups says differently. Nine of Cups says that the universe is on your side here. You've just got to make sure small steps, stepping stones, goals, good strong foundation. That's how you're going to succeed. Don't worry about the haters, the people that the naysayers and the haters, because they will just fall away once you start achieving. So that's all good positive signs for you there, group 2. Now coming into the cards that I've selected for you today is the chakra cards. It's saying that there feels to be some kind of blocks around focus. Now this is your third eye, so this could be you could be spiritually, it could be that you're having trouble with visions, you're having trouble seeing spirit, or you're having trouble dreaming, you're not dreaming at all. Here there's some kind of block going on in your third eye, so you may need to do a little work on meditations to overcome this third eye challenges that you're having. Now it could also be lack of focus on a physical form. So when this third eye is blocked, it causes on the physical scale that there's lack of focus, lack of vision, lack of foresight, lack of like when you're manifesting something and you've got strong intentions coming out with like focus, you're focused on a certain skill, so you need to really up your focus ability, focusing on achieving, focusing on your goals. You really need to be working here with this third eye to do that. So whether it's a spiritual thing and you wanted to be able to do more with visions or more clairvoyance or more seeing spirit or anything like that, there's work that's going on here because it says it's blocked. It's coming up in the blocked card, the blocked card of the third eye. So but on a physical level, it means that it's what could hold you back is the not being able to visualize or not being able to focus on achieving. You need a great deal of focus and visualization is what it's saying. So this is going to help you here. Now coming into your balancing card in your sacral chakra, it's balancing your moods. It could be balancing your hormones because we're talking about the sacral area. So it could be balancing, getting a balance on your hormones. That could be a trigger, or it could be an up and down kind of energy here as well. Yeah, there's definitely some things going on with the sacral plexus chakra, so that needs a little bit of work. So here it is, and here you're just visualizing this beautiful bright glowing, free from any negative or black blobs or anything that's in there. It needs to be flowing, it needs to be clear, it needs to be bright orange that you're seeing flowing through your third eye, because you're needing it on your third eye as well. There's a block there, but also here in your sacral chakra as well. That can come in from lack of confidence in yourself, like a lack of not loving who you are, like not valuing yourself, self-worth. That can cause blockages here, which is I feel what's going on here. But it can also be things like hormones being out of balance as well, can be causing issues around this as well. Now it could on a physical level over here, because we have another blocks card, it's saying that that's blocked as well. You've got a couple of blocks actually. You've got a block here going on with the throat as well. The block here that's coming in on the sacral chakra is saying that it could be causing self-loathing, it could be causing not loving the skin you're in, not loving the life you have, not loving your situation around you. So that could be causing the blocks, or that could be causing the blocks could be causing those feelings is what I'm feeling around you. Now we've also got the manifestation foundation gifts down here with the heart chakra. This is what I'm saying over here. It's like being able to focus and manifest, and it feels like if you attach your heart to something, you're not going to fail. So all the naysayers and people that think you're going to fail or hoping you'll fail or expecting you to fail, if you put your intentions in small steps, strong foundations, and manifest, have good strong focus on what you want and put your heart into it, you're going to achieve it. And these naysayers will fade away because you're going to achieve this, but that's how you're going to do it. These are the couple of blocks that you need to work on in order to be able to achieve whatever it is that you want to do. It could be anything. That could be, like a new job. It could be children, it could be new house, it could be anything. It doesn't matter. It could be getting better at your spiritual gifts. It can be anything, and it's going to be different for everybody, but I'm feeling here that these are the blocks that you have and that you need to work on. So in meditation, you're going to be doing, or just visualizing, doesn't have to be meditation, you're visualizing this third eye, you're visualizing, which is indigo blue, orange for your sacral chakra, but you've also got a little block here with speech as well. Speech and communication here, it's saying, okay, this can be caused because you've either been too scared to speak up for yourself, or that you've been called abrupt or rude or something like that. So you've been too vocal, and for that you've been criticized, or people criticize you for how you sound, or that you're very loud or obnoxious. I'm hearing. Not that you are, I'm not saying that at all, but I'm feeling that it's like a self-loathing there. Things maybe you've heard from other people, or fears that you worry about because of your speech about, and it's causing like a filtering, having to filter it or block it. And this is causing like another block down here in self-loathing as well. They're both connected. Okay, down here we've got in the signature general oracle, we've got the board, needing more, desiring more, wanting more out of life. It's like you're coming to a point where the situation around you may be feeling a little bit stale or boring, or that you've difficulties as well, a difficult situation. Okay, here's something else for some of you. Now, there could be some difficult situations here. Sometimes when I see this board card, it can be like you're bored, but it can also be that you just want to hide yourself away and put yourself in a bubble. It's like you just want to escape from the world and just block out everything, put yourself in this little bubble and not have to deal with whatever challenges are coming up around you. But what they're saying is that you may be at a point where you've had enough, you're over it, you're over the situation around you, over for whatever reason that is, and you need to take your power back here. Now, these two here are power cards. So is your solar plexus, which you don't have any solar plexus on the table. It's telling me the issues here for you are these two here. Your throat, being that you've been blocked in speech. It could even be blocked in hearing too, like communication's the right word. So hearing and speaking, to communication is a two-way street. So it's about being able to talk to somebody, hear what they're saying, and respond back. And there's some kind of block going on with that. So whether it's not quite knowing how to engage in conversation, by maybe your stories come off as, okay, I've got to do better than you. It could be something like that. There's a block here going on with communication. It's not coming out correctly. But I'm feeling here you're taking your power. It's like maybe you've hidden yourself away because of that. Maybe because of the way you sound, or because of what you've been called in the past. This is it's taken your power away. Definitely what I'm seeing here as well. It's taken your power away from you. So here it's saying that you need to sit back into your power. Let me just do a little scan for you, group 2. Okay, so we've got this energy here. I'm feeling I've got to come back to the Nine of Cups, because it is the wish card. It's saying that the universe has your back. It wants to help you through the situation. These cards are just telling you the little things that you could do, the blocks that you could clear in your life to make sure that you achieve, to make sure you get what it is that you want. Whatever you're setting your mind on, it could be anything. It could be like a goal that you have for yourself, for money or weight or fitness or health. Whatever goal that you have, it's like you're going to achieve it because you've got the Nine of Cups, a fulfillment card. You'll fulfill this goal, but you've got a couple of little blocks that you need to work through that's going to help you. Take your time. It's a slow process. You build strong foundations. Don't rush into anything. Take your time removing the blocks here, and you're going to be fine. So with these challenges down the bottom, I feel like you're going to overcome any challenges that you go through. You will be strong. It's here with this Tower. Take your power back. It's telling me that you're a very strong person. You've just given your power away. If you just stand in your own strength and power, you're going to be able to overcome these challenges. Now, that could actually be the challenge for you, is that you find it hard to stand in your power. You find it hard to stand in your own inner strength. And this is because you've got blocks going on here in communication and in your beautiful, loving, sensual sacral chakra. So if you can work through energetically the blocks that's going on here with these chakras, that's going to help you be able to stand in your power, if that's the challenge for you. So thank you so much for joining me, group 2. I will see you again next week. Come back, group 3. If you've selected the sunflower card, then this is your reading. Now, this is a card of happiness. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, okay, this is either going to be somebody that's looking for more happiness or somebody that's generally a very happy person. Now, your cards are beautiful cards, group 3. Your energy is very beautiful. I'm feeling good energy around you. Content energy, happy energy, trusting in the universe kind of energy, going with the flow kind of energy. We've got one warning card on the table which stands out. Now, I've chosen the connection deck for you, group 3, not for the mediumship part of it, just for just to read from in a general kind of way. So we'll see how we go with that. Now, the first card, of course, that comes up is the yes card. So if you've come into this reading with a question on your mind, then the answer is yes. Now, it can also mean that go for it, go all in, coast is clear, universe has your back here, go full steam ahead. That kind of energy is what's going on here. Now we've got I love you, my heart is yours. So here we can be talking about relationships and a beautiful connection with those around you, or somebody around you maybe even that doesn't always express how they feel about you. It's saying that they do really love you, even if they don't always express that energy there. But you've got beautiful, loving energy, and that's part of what I'm feeling around you. It's beautiful love, surrounded by love. Maybe you've got a big, beautiful, loving heart, or you're surrounded by loving energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling, and your energy is very positive. I'm feeling very good energy. I'm also feeling courageous. Something about being courageous here as well. Strong, I think, strong and courageous, where what would have held other people down, because I'm pulling in downtrodden, where something around the snake, where in the Bible, I can't remember how it goes, about under your feet will be under your feet or something, and that's why I'm feeling this downtrodden energy under the feet. So for some people that would be difficult, but for you, I feel you've got this beautiful presence, or this beautiful radiant energy around you, that you get through things that other people just wouldn't. Okay, so I've got the thoughtful, think carefully, and here these two are aligned. So the saying thoughtful, either you're a thoughtful person or you need to think about the situation a bit better. But because it's sitting next to a warning card here, it's saying that you need to think carefully about the situation. Whatever it is that you're looking at going into, you just need to make sure that it's not dishonest, or there's not somebody there trying to manipulate you, or somebody trying to deceive you in some way, because we've got the snake energy around you. Snake energy can be a friend, it can be a contract that you're signing, it could be reading the contract on your bank statement, it could be a scam that you might be getting involved with on social media. And it's a scam. So it's saying think carefully about what you're getting yourself into, because it may not be what it seems, what you think it is here. Now, reading the tarot, and I was hoping for a positive reading. I almost was going to use my sugar-coated deck for the positive messages, but I thought, no, I think I'm going to pull connections for you. But I wanted to try and pull through some beautiful positive energy. So with the tarot, you don't always get positive energy. There's so many different kind of cards in the tarot that I don't think there's as many positive cards, I think, with tarot as what there is with oracle. I try to keep my oracles balanced, 50-50. But we've got the Star of Hope, so that's a beautiful card. It's about being really connected to the universe, being in tune with the universe, being in flow, being in harmony. Now, when I say universe, I also mean like your soul, your connection of, or you're in harmony, you're in flow, you're in connection with the people around you, with your higher self, with your spirit team, with the universe, with God. This energy just feels to be very flowing and trusting in what will be, is that kind of energy. It's like that que sera, sera. It's like whatever will be, that you're very in tune and flowing with that kind of energy. Now we've got the Nine of Cups sitting right next to that. So again, the best card you've got the best card in the major arcana and the best card in the minor arcana. The Star card is beautiful. It's the wishes, it's the positive outlook, it's the good luck, the energy of things going your way, trusting the universe has your back. And then we have the fulfillment card in the Nine of Cups in the upright position, being the wishes card. Wishes are being granted. It's like, you're going to be able to achieve, you're going to have what you want. It's like this green light for, it says go for it. So this green light energy of it's all good, all clear for you, your path ahead's all clear. Now down the bottom, there is a little bit of energy here just on this bottom line. Top line, you can see all along here, happiness, yes, go for it. There's love around you, there's hope and positivity, positive outcome. And then you've got the fulfillment wish card down here. Down the bottom, something else is going on. Now, this could be related to somebody else around you, maybe. It could be going on with somebody else. But there's something going on here about just having to be a bit cautious around the people you're dealing with here. And here it's saying, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position talks about perfectionism. So it's almost like the negative traits of the Virgo. So it could be that you've got Virgo energy strong in your chart, or it could be somebody around you who has strong Virgo energy, but there's something around perfectionism. Perfectionism means that you have trouble letting go or putting yourself out into the world, putting your creations out in the world because they're not perfect. You're always holding back. It's like you never want to release it because it's never good enough. And here it could be something to do with a lack of planning, because we have the Two of Wands in the reverse position, saying that sometimes the anxiety that comes from perfectionism or from lack of planning can cause anxiety, because it's like, it could even be this energy here, could be caused from okay, I'm not prepared enough, I'm not organized enough, and therefore I feel like I'm not ready, like it's not good enough, or I'm not ready. But it just means that you need to put a little bit more planning into it, a little bit more. If you feel like you've planned enough and you worked hard on it, then it should be, it's once it goes into the world, then it should be fine. But I'm feeling these blockages going on around you with putting yourself out there, or putting your creations out there, putting your skills out there. There's a little block. It's like self-doubt kind of block. You're not sure of yourself. There's a little bit of self-doubt. You're worried about how people will take it. You're worried about the negativity around you. You're worried about negative people in some way. So maybe it's people you know, maybe it's strangers, but you're worried about when you give of yourself, even in the service industry, it takes a lot out of you, and not everybody is kind in and respectful of how much effort people put into certain things. So some people are quite disrespectful. So I'm feeling either you're holding back because of that, or you're holding back because you're doubting in some way, you're fearful in some way, and you've got this fearful card here with the snake as well. But from my signature deck, you've got some beautiful cards there as well. In the signature deck, it says, take a chance, roll the dice, take a chance, and go for it. So that aligns with the go for it energy. Let me just move this over. So it does align with that kind of go for it energy. It says, take a chance, roll the dice, take a chance. If I put my hand there, you might be able to see that. So I don't want to burn myself on the incense or the candles. There we go. Roll the dice, take a chance. Then we have expand, go bigger. So it's saying don't be afraid to go bigger. Don't be afraid to take things bigger than what you're thinking. Let me just try and see that so you can see it. There you go. If I put a shadow over it, it says expand to go bigger. So don't be afraid to think bigger. go bigger, like put yourself out there in a big way, or go bigger with your ideas, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. It's saying, don't just think little, think big. While if you're going to put all this energy into manifesting something, all the intentions, all the goals, all the work, all the steps over here, this is Virgo energy. Virgo energy is about making goals, setting goals, checklists, to-do lists, all that kind of thing. If you're going to put in all that energy, don't just do it in a small way, do it in a big way. Do it for something that's worthwhile. With that big energy, you've got lots of luck and prosperity around you. So beautiful energy. Let me just show you that so you can see what it says. It says good luck, prosperity. So perfect energy around you. So you've got the wish cards and you've got prosperity and luck. So that prosperity could be money coming in around it. It could be prosperity and luck. It could be saying that things are going to work well. Everything's going to be okay here. Now, I've got the resourceful card here as well, and that is saying, it says you will find a way, be resourceful. You've got that energy of that kind of person that you can do anything you will find a way to achieve. So beautiful energy for you, group 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again next week.